Hello, hello, ladies and gentlemen. Today, I am really excited to share with you the ultimate online piano teaching setup. My name is Philip, and I'm really excited to share something that I've been working towards a very long time. And now I'm finally here. I'd like to welcome you to the cockpit, the spaceship, and the reason why I used this slide, which is the bridge from Star Trek. Um, so, what am I going to be talking about today? Well, how to teach awesome online piano lessons. I think basically summarizes it. This is not going to be a technical guide exactly how to do this. More of a presentation on what's actually possible using technology, leveraging different things. Like, for example, this piano keyboard at the bottom of the screen. What is this? When I play on my keyboard, it lights up. So I think that's really cool because when you're an online piano teacher, a difficulty that you might often have, which I had, is bringing up music to the webcam and, trying to tell your student, no, other finger, other hand. Now, I can just, zoom in, show my hands, show my fingers, show what notes I'm playing, be very precise, and demonstrate things to my students, which I think is just a game changer, really. So, again, as I said, this is not really going to be a technical guide on how to do this, more of a presentation of what's possible. In my presentation, I have some information to share, hopefully some stuff that you can find interesting. Right. How we can use technology to deliver engaging piano lessons for our students. I've been teaching piano for a long time, and I always thought we should teach in person, and teaching online isn't really a good idea. But, we're in a current situation where we have to, and, I finally thought let's embrace this and actually just go for it, and let's see what we can do with technology. So I'll give you a little bit of a background about me first. So I've taught in a school, in a piano studio, and privately. I've taught using many different systems and methods, and I always taught in person up until 2020. The other part of the story is that I'm a massive technology nerd, hence the Star Trek reference at the beginning, right? I studied music technology in uni, and I'm really good with computers, right? Okay, so let's talk about what we need to do this amazing setup, right? So first of all, we need a fast computer, something that can be fairly performant with a webcam or a laptop. As you can see in my setup, I have a MacBook, and I also have an iPad. They're both communicating with each other and working in their own ways. Right, so we need a computer. A crummy old one from a few years ago that crashes when you open up your email probably won't serve you. This is a fairly high-spec MacBook that works pretty well, although the fans are ramped up right now, although I think you can't hear it thanks to the fact I'm using a microphone. Second thing you're going to need is a digital piano, something with USB output or MIDI output, for example. These are the softwares I'm using for streaming my lessons. I use Zoom, the software that brings all of these images together, puts my logo in this corner, and this keyboard at the bottom. This is called OBS, Open Broadcaster Software. It's awesome. It's really cool. And also I use this software called VMPK. It's a free software which reads the input from my keyboard and brings it up onto the screen. And finally, I think it's pretty important that you have good lighting, right? So that's, you could do a basic setup, for example, just a single screen setup like this, without an iPad, for example, just the teacher and the keyboard. You could probably get by just with that. But here's some additional extras that I've added to my mix, which I think just take it to the next level and just mean that it's really cool. As I showed you, I can highlight music, and I can bring stuff up, and I can also just this one, yeah, there we go. I can just put the the iPad full screen. I can also, put my computer full screen. So there's just, with OBS, there are infinite options. I think it's really important if you're going to be teaching online to have an abundant library of music. So if a student shows some interest in playing something, that you can either find a version of it, like, Ode to Joy. I've got probably about 3 different versions of Ode to Joy. Fur-Elise, I've got an easy and a difficult version. So all of those simple songs are pretty straightforward to find and to teach. You can obviously find all of this stuff online for free. Also, up to you, right? Microphone. I'm using a microphone. This is a high quality microphone. As I said, I'm a music technology student, so I have this kind of, you can probably also see just in the corner here, I've got music interfaces, sound interfaces. These are just because, well, I needed that when I was studying music technology, and look, they've become pretty useful now. Finally, a second camera. I've got my iPhone set up as a second camera just there. It's running an app called OBS Camera, which costs $15.99. And at this point, you might have so many USB things that you're going to realize that you need a USB hub. Also, to connect everything, of course, you're going to need a big pile of cables and hopefully some technical knowledge as well. And probably a desk, a chair, and some piano students. So, I mean, that goes without saying, right? Right, we did that one. So I always thought teaching online sucks, but turns out that when you've got all of this cool technology, and you can do these cool transitions like this, turns out it's actually pretty cool. I can do in some senses more by going online, because normally I don't have this technology right in front of me, which I can use, bring up videos, bring up the music, use different apps. Although haven't really used much apps, but I think that might be something I delve into more in the future. Now that I've set this up, I mean, just about this setup, I've spent hours over the last couple of days trying to figure this out, and now everything seems to be working pretty well. I've got the mic input working, the piano is being recorded, right? And I keep just playing one chord. It sounds pretty good, right? I think the digital piano is going straight into the computer, so it's picking up high quality. But it turns out teaching online doesn't suck. There's a lot of benefits, right? It's super convenient. We can use the technology to make the experience more interactive, and I also use this what's it called, a studio management software called My Music Staff. And My Music Staff is essentially studio management software, right? So on my Music Staff, I put all of my students, and I send them their homework. They have access to a calendar. They have a student portal, so they can see the homework. They can download any additional materials that I supply. We can do another video on My Music Staff perhaps, but for now, that's all you need to know. It's a cool piece of software. So OBS Studio is awesome. Let me show you what the software that allows us to do all of this looks like. I think that's the, oh, right. And let's just go to OBS Studio, right? And I just realized that I didn't set up that last screen cap properly. So whatever I was saying in that last thing didn't actually go through. So yeah, very complicated software. No, wait, no, everything is fine. This software is very complicated to use. So what I just realized I was doing was these two inputs, piano and Focusrite. Focusrite is my sound interface. I didn't actually have them input onto my Mac screen cap scene. So I think part of what my presentation just got, well, I just didn't record it. See, so I've spent hours actually tweaking and messing around with this, but I've done a couple of lessons with this setup last week, and they worked really well. Actually, it was really, really great, really interactive. My students really enjoyed it. And yeah, this, as I said, this is not really going to be a tutorial today, more of a demonstration to show you what's possible here. But yeah, if you'd like any more information, I'm very pleased to share. So let me know if you have any questions. And I think that will do it for today. Yeah. Do I have any other things I wanted to say? No. I've really enjoyed setting this setup up. I think it's a really cool kind of really cool use of the technology, really cool use of, laptop, iPad, keyboard, multiple cameras. OBS software just lets you put it all together and it works just seamlessly. I mean, it's really mind-blowing, actually. I think technology is so cool. I think the younger generation are like, oh, it's just technology is boring, and it's just like that. They just accept that it's always been like that. But when I was young, I didn't have any of this, and now that I'm sitting in front of this setup, I think it's so cool. Anyway, that's just me nerding out over wait, the Starship Enterprise. Wow, I do feel like I'm in the Starship Enterprise. Anyway, so thank you very much for watching my spontaneous and slightly goofy video about my cool setup. But I think it's pretty awesome. I'm looking forward to doing more videos like this now that everything's set up. I can get my video recorded. I can put my sound in professionally. I want to put some tutorials together for helping you figure out how to learn music, because I think learning music is awesome. It's given me a lot of joy in my life, and I'd love to share that lovely experience. So thank you for watching. See you later.